Hey guys, I want to take some time to discuss a serious issue in in the United States right now, and that's police brutality and the unfortunate death and murder of George Floyd. Now, his murder is absolutely just it's horrible, and nobody should be allowed to get away with murder. I don't care if you're wearing a uniform or not. You should never be allowed to get away with murder. Murder is wrong. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. The guy who did what he did, there should be something done, and there should be justice for that. However, um, I have seen several people speaking out about the situation and um, the riots that occurred and all that stuff. And, I'm all for protests. I'm all for speaking your mind that you should. And with this police brutality stuff that's been going on, something needs to be done about it. However, when you start rioting and destroying property, private property, people's businesses that have nothing to do with the police or the racism or anything like that, there were the riots affected not government owned businesses. There were government owned businesses that were affected as well, but they also affected a large amount of privately owned businesses that are owned by people that have nothing to do with racism. If you're going to protest, if you're going to take action, do it right. Go after the people that are the problem. Don't bring people that aren't the problem into it and make them suffer for things that they didn't even do, that they weren't even involved with. But yes, you do need to be able to speak your mind. And um, Markiplier uh, have brought to my attention through a video I watched of Markiplier's, brought to my attention a campaign to stop the police brutality in the United States. I'm going to put a link down in the description to this organization. It's a charity that you can go to donate. Um, I wish I could donate to this organization. Unfortunately, I cannot because of my current financial situation. I do not have a way of doing that. But there's a link in the description below, and I feel like it's important for anybody who can to speak out and bring attention to this organization at the very least. And if you can donate, please do. Please donate to this organization because it's a good cause. Police brutality, um, it doesn't just affect black people; it affects all people. Yes, the majority of what we hear about is police brutality towards black people. However, more people are affected than just the people that are uh, victims of the police brutality. Their friends, their family, and some of them aren't don't just have black friends and family. Some of them have Mexican, some of them have white, some of them have uh, Hispanic. Whether it be Puerto Rican or anything like that, Asians, you name it. That people know these people, and they're not all one color. It's everybody knows these people. Well, not everybody knows these people, but everybody is affected. All races are affected by this because the more that one race is affected by police brutality, the more they retaliate against the other races that they feel are being violent towards them, that they're being racist towards them. And then it's just a constant escalation of the problem. Instead of fixing the problem just continues to escalate. So, as I said, by all means, protest, but don't destroy property. And I understand there becomes a breaking point when it feels like that's all you can do. But don't bring people's property into it that have nothing to do with the issue, because that helps nobody. That serves nobody except for the person that's destroying the property. They get to feel better while they're bankrupting a privately owned business by burning down a privately owned business. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. All you're doing is causing more heartache and pain to people that have nothing to do with the situation. Again, I will leave a link in the description for Campaign Zero. Um, they're trying to bring an end to police brutality. And I think that is a very important thing to do. Um, we couldn't even begin to tell you what the necessary steps are to end police brutality. I couldn't even begin to tell you what route we need to go to do that. But something needs to be done, whether it be a more extensive background check, regular uh, mental examinations to make sure that the people that are in the police force aren't racist, that they are unbiased, that they have no issues with any sexuality or, you know, transgender, the LGBTQ community, all that stuff. Like I said, black people aren't the only people that are being affected by this. The LGBTQ community is being affected by this, and other races are being affected by this as well. So, again, what happened to George Floyd is absolutely horrible, and he deserves justice. And the best way that we can do that is to end police brutality. And that's it. So, if you can donate, please do. There's a link in the description. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Adios.